Hey guys, I've never done this before. I've had a few people ask about to make egg noodles. We make Spetzel in our family a lot, and my brother has also requested to know how to make it, so I thought I would make a recording on how I make it. I would just write you out a list and give it to you, except our family we don't measure anything. So it was just easier for me to do it this way. I've never recorded anything, so this is going to be very amateur. You'll have to excuse me. All right, I have already put in 3 cups of flour into my mixer. Normally, I would mix this by hand, or I would have my fiance do it, but I just feel lazy tonight. So I have in my three cups of flour to start with. I'll probably end up adding more. I'm using it tonight to make dumplings for my smoked turkey and vegetable soup. So all the seasoning that I have added to the soup, I have also added a little bit to the flour mixture. All I'm going to do now, I think I forgot my salt. Just add a little bit. Turn it on for just a second, just to mix all of the seasoning. Now, sorry if I'm not in your shot here, but as I said, I'm not exactly a professional. This isn't, Giovanni or anything.
We do that.
I'm making a recording so people can learn to make Spetzel. That's my daughter, Serenity. Come here, baby. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi. That's my baby girl. Go watch Lady and the Tramp.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to start off with about 3 eggs. Now, this is probably going to vary for a lot of people. I like mine to be a dense noodle. Now, officially, Spetzel would be a very, very dense dough that you would run over like a cheese grater and made into a really, really, really tiny dough. I'll actually spoon it into a dumpling and drop it into the soup. The reason I like it to be very dense is because I make a lot of soup and we eat it over the course of a few days. If you make it a softer noodle to start with, the next day when you go to try to eat leftovers, it's going to be really, really mushy. And the longer the noodle is in your soup, it's like senior citizen chewing optional. It's not good. So my brother doesn't like my noodles because they're too hard. My sister loves my noodles because she can't make them. I mean, hers start off too mushy. My mom's start off perfect, but end up too mushy. Mine start off, in their opinion, too hard, but the next day they're perfect. So it really depends on your preference. So, like I said, I started off with about 3 cups of flour. And I added roughly 3 eggs so far. I'm probably going to add more. We're just going to see how this is going to turn out first. Like I said, I'm being lazy with my KitchenAid. If you have one, by all means, use it. Because this dough, it's going to kill your arm. But yeah, this is way too dry. It'll never turn into a noodle for you. But egg noodles it's really the easiest thing on earth to make. I mean, beyond the most basic egg noodle is literally just flour and eggs. That's all it is. So there we go. There's 2 more. Turn it down. Sorry if my kitchen is a disaster. I tend to just leave my house a tornado when I cook. But okay. This is going to be, this looks like it's going to be about right. Now, let me see here. Now for me, okay. This actually should use one more. Alright, so this looks like, for, that sounds like a good general rule. Alright, so we're looking at 2 eggs per cup of flour. And then if your mixture is, if it's too tacky, just add a little bit of flour. If it's too wet, or I'm sorry, if it's too tacky, add a little bit of flour. If it's too dry, add some egg. But you're gonna want it. See, here you go. You want a ball dough. You want that ball of dough. It should not come off too much on your hands. If it's, if it's like really gross and bleh, it's way too thick. Or it's way too runny, you got too much egg in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off little balls. Now, obviously, I'm sorry, I did wash my hands. You're just going to pull off little balls of dough and put it in your soup. You can use a spoon, but because of how thick I make mine, I'm lazy. I'm just going to pull it off and put it in there. But you'll just put it in there. It'll take about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. As soon as it's floating, it's done. But don't make your noodle too big, because if you do, it'll be raw in the middle. Other than that, I just made you Spetzel. Egg noodles, whatever. So, there you go, Justin. There you go, everybody who said their moms made egg noodles and they didn't know how to make them and they missed egg noodles. So you can play with it and, decide however you like it. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm nervous, so I'm playing with my ball of dough, and you shouldn't do that. Don't play with it. So, all right, you have fun with it. I hope you liked it, and I hope it helped. Everybody have a good day.